Hi everyone. I thought I'd try to do a series on vaccinations, and I thought it would be very interesting if we could get different entities to give their respective perspectives on it. And what better than to start with the Intergalactic Council of Light, and then go through some of the members we know and love, and get different perspectives on it. So this is the first in a series of videos on the vaccination campaign, and this will be with the Intergalactic Council of Light. Hope you enjoy. Yes, hello. Dear members of our convening body, who sits in the 10th dimension and gathers up all the confluences in this galaxy to turn them into a greater whole and to negotiate them so that the pieces feel that they fit into the pattern. You have asked us today to comment on how this idea of vaccination and controlling the current pandemic that you have been experiencing will unfold, and how you should or could possibly perceive it from your perspective and from our perspective, what would be advantageous for you to perceive when you interact with these vaccines. We know there are many perspectives on this, and therefore we also like to remind you that the power of decision and of manifestation, that is the true power of control that you have in your life. It is not regulating the outside circumstances. It is gearing your vibration through how you perceive yourself, your body, and those things they interact with, and those things that enter into it and transform and transmute it. Though that is your true power, that is your ability to create a reality that you prefer. And so we can already tell you that this will not be the end of your experience as threatened by the disease, because you still have things to learn from this rampant type of threat or destabilizer within your systems. However, it will help to create some illusion of social order or structure, some normalcy of return. When you accept this vaccine, please bear in mind that it is you who create your reality, and therefore whether or not you wish to have this as a positive or a negative experience in many ways depends on your own idea of how you wish to proceed into further reality. Vaccines are a great technology. It is as valuable as any other medical technology you have developed. In some cases, it has spared millions, if not billions, of lives. And therefore, we also encourage you to not necessarily perceive things as either positive or negative, but realize that these are complex issues. But the problem with the current vaccine is that it loses a lot of its magic, as it is not supported by a concurrent narrative or something that is coherent and is not broken up by different pieces of differing information, simply because you have not arrived at a solid belief that this is valuable for you to experience and explore. This also means that it will have varying results of effectivity for you. And so the most certain thing you could actually do was to move into a situation where you allowed yourself to be either completely healthy by not interacting with the world at all, or by not perceiving yourself as influenced by circumstances, or move into a place where you had complete trust in that the world would also turn out to your benefit, and that you are having a helpful and meaningful experience, and that generally the people that you are surrounded by do not wish to cause you harm, but they seek to cure you, help you, aid you, and assist you, and alleviate your fear of death, as well as actually preventing you from dying. It is either of these points that is the most helpful, and it is also worth thinking about that you are not a soul manifester, but you are ingrained into a pattern or a network of perceptions, and therefore what you decide influences others, and what others decide influences you. Therefore, consider where you are at positionally in your experience. Are you free to turn the knobs and handles of creation where you are? Or do you need permission and to walk down tight mazes and strict codes of restriction in order to be allowed to be yourself? Do you find room for yourself in your immediate experience, or is your experience dictated by the circumstances that you cannot escape, be they physical, mental, or even spiritual? See, many of you have become aware or have begun telling the story or creating meaning through the idea that you might be possessed or influenced by dark entities, or given over to dark forces more powerful than yourself. And this is an illusion that you create along with other human beings. It has the benefit for you of allowing you to be a type of victim. It has the benefit of allowing you to perceive yourself as good and perceive the evil as sitting outside of you. And it has the added benefit of allowing you to not take action in your life. We ask you, therefore, to take action in your life, to listen to your heart, and to examine what are the opportunities for creation, and how can you better align with those three levels: body, soul, and action, in the situation and the path that you wish to take from here. Know that we are readily available with our light, and so much light is flowing in from the galaxy at present, as you are becoming bombarded and with photons, and your cells are changing into a different and slightly higher frequency band. Therefore, be happy and joyous that the human experiment is far from over. It is only just beginning to spring new flowers and fruits that you have not yet seen or tasted. Blessed are you, beloved humans, brethren in the Council of Galactic Consciousness. We love you so much, and we are so happy that you connect with us. Thank you, and farewell.